Wing Commander, we just heard, General Kochhar. Rahul Gandhi's statement has triggered outrage. We can question why the outrage, but it has triggered an outrage. Not only for the 10% control claim, but for dragging the army into a political argument. People are saying it's a rhetoric that's been taken out of proportion. But as a veteran yourself, ma'am, and a Congress spokesperson, was this phrasing fair? Because the critics out there, Wing Commander, are saying this was politically reckless coming from Rahul Gandhi.
Good evening to you and your viewers. Rahul Gandhi was simply talking about equal opportunities, and his statement has been taken to a different direction, and which always happens. Because last couple of months, Rahul Gandhi is exposing actually how our democracy is no more existing because of the Election Commission of India. One example is today. So BJP was looking for a narrative for today, how to counter that. And therefore, they have just taken out one statement out of nothing, which Rahul Gandhi was only talking about equal opportunities. Let me tell you, in officers class, let me tell you the reality of it, because I have been serving in the armed forces I have served for 25 years. So let me tell you, if there are private schools for the people who generally go to the army in the officer cadre, then you will see that other people do not have that education standards or equal opportunity. That's what he was mentioning about. And he was not specifically talking about army. He just talked about the corporate and other things. But one more thing, I want you to hear this out. Now I am reading out some names, and they are the top brasses of Indian Army. And you tell me if there is one person who comes from the lower classes. Indian Army Chief, General Upendra Dwivedi. Then we have Deputy Chief, Lieutenant General Rajiv Ghosh, Lieutenant General R. Singh, Lieutenant General Rakesh Kapoor, Northern Air Command, Northern Army Command.
Wing Commander, we get your point, Wing Commander.
I'm reading out all the names because all of them are Sharmas.
We get your point, Wing Commander. We get your point. Just a second, General. Just a second. Wing Commander. We got your point. Many thanks for those opening statements. Let's not take names, ma'am. Ma'am, let's not take names.
No, let's not take names.
Ma'am, let's not take names. Ma'am, Wing Commander, please. Wing Commander, please listen to me once. Wing Commander, let me. Wing Commander, please let me. Let me. General, just hold on. General, just hold on. Please, hold on. Wing Commander, we got your point. Listen, see, let's take it this way. You believe Rahul Gandhi's intent was different. He has been misunderstood. He wasn't questioning the army's integrity, but rather making a broader point on representation and social justice. But Wing Commander, I'm asking you this. Even if the intent was different, should political leaders, inclusive of Rahul Gandhi, especially from a party that has governed India for decades now, refrain from invoking the armed forces in electoral rhetoric? That's one question that I'm asking. I also do want to know at the same point, can India ever have a conversation on this? But on that particular front, when you say Rahul Gandhi has been misunderstood, his intent was different, should he be dragging the army in this?
I'm not saying that. Sorry, I'm not saying that. He has not been misunderstood. BJP was looking for a narrative and agenda to counter him because of today's hydrogen bomb. It is nothing related to Rahul Gandhi was misunderstood or anything. He did not speak any derogatory thing against army. That's very clear. When our two of the chiefs are Brahmins, when all the other GOCCs are from upper